Good morning, friends. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie, and on today's episode, we are making sourdough bagels. I look like a hot mess, and you know what? That's okay because these babies are delicious. To start our bagels, we need to make the dough. In a bowl of a stand mixer, add 250 grams of warm water. Then add 150 grams of active bubbly starter. We're going to whisk the water and the starter together. Now add 24 grams or 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar and whisk to incorporate. Add 500 grams of bread flour and 9 grams or 1.5 teaspoons of sea salt. I like to use my dough whisk to get everything incorporated into a shaggy mess. Now with the dough hook, mix on low speed for 5 to 6 minutes. Now as you can see, I have unlocked the tilt head as it mixes, and that just helps, in my opinion, with the stress of the mixer. Now on an unfloured surface, you're going to shape it into a ball and place it in the bowl. Cover with plastic wrap and allow to rise at room temperature for 8 to 10 hours. Now I do like to do this the night before, that way in the morning it's ready to shape and bake. I like to give it a little extra pat before bedtime. Good morning, friends. My dough, it is ready. So the next things we need, you know, I look rough because I literally just like rolled out of bed. Not really, but you know. What am I doing? Okay, so for our bagels, I have our dough. It has been proofing overnight at room temperature. We are gonna need some honey, and my honey has crystallized, but you know what? We're heating it up, so I'm not worried about it. We need a bench scraper. You need some sea salt. And then you're gonna need a baking sheet, either parchment or a silicone mat, and then a tea towel or something that you can dampen. And then you're also gonna need a pot because we're gonna boil our donuts. We're gonna boil our bagels first and then bake them. So if you are ready, I think I have all of the things I need. We're gonna get started. To start our bagels, one thing we need to do is we have to, on a non-floured surface, we're gonna dump our dough. I hate leaving any dough behind. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of make this in a round ball. Not a round ball, but just like a circular disc. Just kind of like that. And then with my bench scraper, I'm gonna just cut it like I would like a pizza. And then each little triangle, I'm gonna cut in half. It doesn't have to be super exact. I have 8 things. I'm gonna do 2 poppy seed, 2 everything, 2 bagel, or 2 blueberry, and then I'll do 2 plain. So I'm just gonna let me show you what I'm doing here. So you're gonna take one of these little dough triangles, and you're just gonna bring each edge in. Kind of like you're gonna make a big dough ball. And then we're gonna create a little dough round. And then we're gonna put it on our baking sheet. Come here, little fella. Again, we're gonna bring the edges in. Now the toppings are gonna go at the end, except for the blueberry. I'm gonna add those to my dough, kind of like an inclusion. So I'm just getting my hand, it's harder on the smaller ones, and I'm just bringing the dough towards me. So I'm just scooching it along, and what that's doing is that's tightening the dough. So you get a nice little tight ball like that. And we're just gonna do this with all of them, and then I'll show you how I'm gonna do the blueberry. Now, I've not ever done a blueberry bagel, so I don't, I'm not quite sure how that's gonna work, how it's gonna look, but you know what, it's fine. Okay, that looks good. These are some blueberries, ooh, that my son picked at my mother's house. I hate plastic bags. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with this, I'm just gonna kind of flatten it out some. And then, now you definitely wanna do fresh blueberries, because I think the frozen ones would end up leaving too much mess. Okay, and then the same thing, we're just gonna bring everything in. And then we're gonna tighten it. And the blueberries are probably gonna pop out, and that's okay. Now, we're just gonna cover these with a damp towel and let them rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then we're gonna poke the hole, let them rest again, and then we're gonna boil them and then bake them. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay. All right, we've let that rest. Now we're gonna shape, let's see, what's better to do here? We're gonna go in and we're gonna just poke a hole, and then we're just gonna kind of stretch until it's about the size of a walnut. We're gonna poke, and then just kind of stretch. We're just gonna keep doing this with all of them. So I'm poking my finger all the way through. And then I'm just kind of stretching it until to where I can get my 2 fingers in. And then we're just gonna roll it like that. So poke. So my finger. And then I'm just stretching it just a touch. All right, we're done. We're gonna allow it to rest for another 15 minutes under a warm, damp towel. All right, guys, our bagels have rested for about 20 minutes. Now I've got a pot of water. We're gonna add our honey. My honey has crystallized, but you know what? It doesn't matter because it's still good. And then I'm just gonna spoon out. I need, how much do I need? I only need 1 tablespoon of honey. And I also have my oven preheated to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm just gonna kind of whisk this. And once our water boils, then we're gonna boil our bagels for about 30 seconds aside, and then we're gonna put it back on our tray, and then we're gonna add our toppings. So I'm gonna do the blueberry ones last because I'm worried about if something happens and them getting all in the water. And I also have some chopsticks to help flip them, so we'll see how that does. I thought I needed salt, but I do not. That was part of the recipe, so you do not need salt for this next part. We'll do 3 at a time. All right, I'm gonna set my timer. I feel like I'm frying donuts. We should make donuts. That would be fun. All right, and then I'm gonna flip. And then we're gonna do another 30 seconds. So remember guys, just because your honey is crystallized like this, it is not ruined. It is not like that dissolved completely. So all you have to do is heat it up a little bit. So don't throw it out if it looks like this. All right, now with a slotted spoon, and then we're gonna get the next ones in there. Now, while it's still wet, we're gonna dip them in our topping. And this one we're doing poppy seeds. Now these are the blueberry ones. I'm gonna do one more poppy seed. Ooh, that's hot. And then these two are the plain ones. Ooh. Uh-oh. There we go. We are gonna bake these in a 425-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, and then we're gonna flip them and cook the underside for about 3 minutes. So we'll be back. Okay, so these have been baking for about 20 minutes, and then I'm just gonna pop them over to cook the underside, although the underside looks good. Whew, it's hot. I'm just following the instructions. Oh my gosh, guys, these look so delicious. Okay, all right, for like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna pop these over. Ooh, that's very, very hot. Guys, these look so good. I don't know if I would flip them over, to be honest with you. Don't they look good? So this is from the blueberry in the middle. Okay, all right, we're gonna let these cool and then we're gonna slice them up and give it a try. Okay, so our bagels are done. They turned out so freaking beautiful, I have to say. I'm gonna slice up this everything bagel. I'm making a mess. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Okay, that turned out really good. I want to cut open this blueberry one and see how that turned out. We're gonna clean off all that. I need like an electric knife. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. My son is gonna absolutely die. He loves blueberry bagels. All right, guys, I think this is, you know what? Hold on, I wanna try it. That's right. Okay, I've got me some cream cheese spread. We're gonna, let's put some on here. Maybe you're a butter fan. Are you a butter fan or a cream cheese fan? That is so good. Oh my God. All right. Okay. My camera is crooked and you know what? I don't even care. These are so good. Like the crispy, can you hear that? They're crispy, but chewy, like literally. They're so good. Please make them. Please make them. I will put the recipe down in the description. If you have any questions, please let me know. We're doing a whole thing on bread. A whole new series. Anyway, these are good. They do take just a little bit of prep work the night before. And if you have maybe an hour in the morning, you can have everything ready only because you've got to shape them and let them rest, you know, in between. But I mean, these are so good. They're so good. Anyway, I'll shut up. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you will come back for the next round of whatever I make. All right, see y'all next time. Bye, guys. Oh, good. So with a little bit of prep work the night before, you can have hot, fresh bagels on your table within 30 minutes. No, that's not true. Y'all, I look rough. I look so bad. I should say that. I don't, whatever. Anyway, you know what? This is life, guys. This is 100% me. Yeah, no fluff involved.